we get notified about the updates. Wow. Are we ready? Tell me in the comments if you are ready. All right, before we get started, let me put up my poll because that's very important, right? For you guys, for you to participate in the poll. Very important. Yeah. Okay, let me just put this so that we. Oh, let me put this well so that. Um, 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 yeah. Okay, so just put it in there. Okay. Yeah. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That is it. So, what are we talking about today? Now, let me give you a quick recap of what we did yesterday and what we did day before yesterday. We are talking about, the implementation of the new updates, the new YouTube update. But really, YouTube responded saying that this is not a new update. It has always existed, right? It's always been there. It's just that they are relabeling things. Do you get it? They say it's just a minor update. They're just trying to relabel what they've always been calling repetitious content to inauthentic content. So according to YouTube, there really isn't anything for us to worry about because these are new, they're not new rules. They've always been. Many of these contents that they're talking about and explaining have always been ineligible for monetization. So it's not like as if it's a new thing just happening now. So that's what YouTube is trying to let us know, that everything they're saying is they're just relabeling things. And really they need to, because a lot of the words used about some years ago, is not really fit. For instance, they didn't reflect AI generated content in those kind of, updates or in those kind of policies. Now, in the past 1, 2, or 3 years, we have seen the emergence of a lot of AI tools that are now taking the ground. Okay, so they need to reword the policies. That's the reason why. Hi. Thanks so much for joining. Welcome on board. Thank you so much. Say hello in the comments. Let's know where you're coming from. Double tap on the screen and subscribe to the channel. We are talking about AI animation today. And you know the reason why I'm talking about all of these niches is because I have an AI animation channel. Yes, I have AI channels, but I have an AI animation channel. That's why I'm sharing with you my own updates, what I'm considering, what I am tweaking, what I am doing, and what I may not even change. And how would it affect us all? What's going to be, what people will be talking about in the next few days? Don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow is July 15th, and that's the day we've been waiting for. That's why I've been having these discussions. Let's have a conversation about it. What do you think? Do you think it's really scary? Do you think it's going to be the end to a lot of channels? Do you think it's going to really bring this big scare and people will run away from content creating? I want to know from you. Let me know that in the comments. Share with me your own thoughts. But I'm here to share with you my thoughts, okay? And what I think will start happening from tomorrow. All right. But I specifically want to talk about AI animation. On the 2 days ago, I spoke about folktale channels and how, personally, if I were to like rewake or awaken my my faceless folktale channel, these are the steps I will take. And I shared with you those steps. Go check on the video about folktale channels. Then the second one I did yesterday was about movie review or reaction content, because I have two movie review channels, and I needed to let you know what have I been doing and why you should prepare yourself, because this kind of niches are quite susceptible. Is it susceptible? Sorry, I was about to bite my tongue. They're very susceptible to being demonetized because of reused content. So I told you about my journey on how I got demonetized 4 times, 6 times, 3 times on each channel. Yeah, about 4 or 5 times. I can't even remember the number. It's so many I can't remember. I got demonetized, but I am remonetized because of the things and the actions I have taken and what I am doing differently. I shared all of those. And just in case you want to go into the movie review, industry or the niche, you can go watch the video I put out, yesterday, so that you can learn what you should do and what you should not do. Hi, thank you so much for coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Let me say hello to you. Hi, thank you. Thank you, Carls. How are you? Where are you watching from? Hello. Hi, thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Nice to know you're here. Don't forget to double tap on the screen, guys. Give a like to this video. Double tap if you're here live, and if you're watching the replay or you're watching the video. Hey, awesome. You're watching, yes, you're watching in Nigeria. I'm also in Nigeria here. That's where I am based. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here. Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube channel, or are you about to start one? What's your story? Do you have a YouTube channel? Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow to you too. Do you have a YouTube channel? You're just about to start one. Yeah. So, what's your channel about? Let's talk. What's your channel about? And if you have a YouTube channel, let's know what your channel is about. What's the niche behind your YouTube channel, right? Because this particular channel, I share with you what I'm doing on my 3 monetized YouTube channels. I have 3 monetized YouTube channels. My first monetized YouTube channel is about cryptocurrency and how I do vlog. I vlog my trades. You said that I want to be game. Oh, you want it to be a gaming platform. Okay, you want it to be a gaming platform. Have you tried your hands? What kind of games do you want to be showing on your channel? What kind of games are you focusing on your channel? So I was saying that my first monetized YouTube channel is about cryptocurrency, while my second and third monetized YouTube channels are on movie review, the movie review niche, and they're all monetized. Yes, there are 3 of them are monetized. Oh, you want to do GTA 5 and Fortnite? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. And you want to be sure that you wouldn't get demonetized. So let's talk about a little bit. I want to talk about your gaming, your gaming's flair and what you actually want to do. You have to be sure that you are not taking other people's gaming videos. Try to show yourself, if you're playing Fortnite, you can actually screen record your screen. Yes, but I don't know how to start one. Wow. Have you subscribed to this channel? On this channel, I share with you how to start a YouTube channel. If you go to my playlist and you go to YouTube monetization and tips, loads of videos where you can actually watch and learn how to create a YouTube channel. It's very simple. Check my playlist. You can send me a message. Send a message to me after this video. Yeah, oh, thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much. After this video, after we have finished this particular video, thanks for subscribing. And if you guys haven't, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Now, after we finish this video, make sure that you send a message asking me about how to start a YouTube channel. I will send you 2 or 3 resources that you need, okay? That will guide you on your journey to starting a YouTube channel. I have 3 monetized YouTube channels. Apart from that, I have other channels. I have more channels. I'm talking about. I've spoken about movie review. I've spoken about cryptocurrency. I've spoken about folktale. I've spoken about, and what I'm talking about here is animation, because I have an AI animation channel, right? And that's why, because of the YouTube updates, a lot of people are scared. They don't know what to expect. And that's why we're discussing this. So please don't forget to send me a message. In fact, if you drop your handle, I may just come over to your channel and give you that information. But please go ahead and just say, hi, I'm Carls. I'd like to know about how to start a YouTube channel, and I'll send you all the details. Okay, so let's get into it. Will YouTube demonetize AI animation channels? Come tomorrow, July 15th. The big answer, there's a simple answer and there's a more complicated answer, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Guys, look, the first answer is that YouTube, thanks for the hearts, YouTube is not planning to cut everybody away. They love content creators. They want, thanks for the hearts, they want content creators to produce content that is valuable. First off, think about value. Think about solving a problem. Think about what people want to watch, because that is solving the problem. So there are different reasons for content creation. You can do content creation to inform people, maybe news, informing people about what's going on in the world, right? You can do content creation to educate people. You can do content creation to entertain people. And you can do content creation to inspire people. Are you solving a problem? Now, on my movie review channels, I am educating and entertaining at the same time. I'm solving a problem. I'm bringing my value to the table. Now, of course, for me to do a movie review, I need to watch somebody's movie, begin to process it in my mind, think about the things I want to add my own twist. I have to give you a recap of the movie, and I have to talk about my own take of what they could have done better or what they did good. That's the movie review. And I could be reacting and saying, what rubbish, what nonsense are they doing here? And tell them what they could have done better. That is a reaction or a review. So I have to add my own flair. I have to add my own content. I have to put my own spin. So even if you're doing a gaming content, let your personality show through. Let them know that, oh, can you see what's going on here? I'm not a gamer per se, so I may not be able to give you all the language. But let your personality show through, and then you educate people, you entertain people. Or you could be informing people of impending danger or something that will likely happen. Or then it could be inspiring people. You need to be doing something to add value. One thing that YouTube doesn't like is for you to take somebody else's content and don't add any value to it, and you don't give any significant change, and you expect them to monetize that. No, they wouldn't. They will demonetize that. They will demonetize, and I've seen that happen many, many times over and over again, right? Now, let's go straight into what we have for today, which is about AI animation. Let me tell you my story about coming down the AI animation lane. Truth be told, I love creating content, right? But personally, I hate when the content creation journey is too long. When you're wasting time, I hate it. Like, my son is an animator, so he doesn't like AI content. He doesn't like the AI play. He doesn't like it because it's like, it has come to take away animation jobs. Yeah, and that's the truth. I mean, with sources like Hedra, like Pixverse, like Kling AI, like Halo AI, and the recent attachment or addition of VO3, that's the upgrade from VO2 to VO3. What are we saying? AI has come to stay. But the thing is, how do we run away from creating repetitious content? Because that's the thing. With just one click, you can mass produce different kind of videos. That's the part that YouTube is a bit weary about. But it's funny that YouTube, which is the second largest search engine, owned by Google, and Google created VO3, and now saying, come on, we don't want mass-produced content. Meanwhile, in YouTube, there's the auto-dubbing feature. That's AI. Imagine I'm speaking in English, and I want someone in Spain to hear it in Spanish. I just have to make sure that my auto-dubbing feature is on, which I have turned on my channel. So anybody watching this, I'm speaking in English, but over there, they will hear it in Spanish. They just have to change the language to Spanish, and all they do is hear me speak Spanish. That's AI. So it's very interesting that the people utilizing AI at the forefront of utilizing AI are trying to clamp down on AI. Why? Because we are not doing it intelligently. Yesterday, or was it the first day, I spoke about how you can make your own content original. You can make your content original. Come up with your own story, your own twist. Of course, even if you look around you and you are influenced, or maybe when I say inspired by maybe some, traction attracting content, trending content on YouTube, you can be inspired by that. But then, what's your own twist to it? What are you adding that will make it original? You don't want to be the same of same. I mean, this word keeps on coming up, AI slop. And I'm like, what's AI slop? What is AI slop? People just feel that, within a twinkling of the eye, you can just come up with 2-3 movies. What usually takes people years to create? Oh my God. Go check out those movies. Those animation movies in Disney, in Pixar, Illumination. It could take them years to come up with a movie. the animation movie. You can just do that within minutes, if possible, seconds. So can you see that this is creating, what do you call it, like a breakdown of value? So that's where we need to understand the gray areas. Now, is that okay? Is that good for the YouTube space? I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say it's not good, and I don't want to say it's good. I'm just somewhere in the middle because I utilize it to enhance my work. I utilize it, yeah, I might get inspiration for a story, but I always try to get my own flair. That's the part that I think is the value I bring in into creating my own animation stories, right? Because I may have an idea, probably I may want to have a remake of a particular very trending topic or trending movie or trending animation movie. But I would now ask, the AI to add a little extra spin to it to make it slightly different, to make it, more intuitive, or to make it, more interesting, to have my own angle to it. And that's what I do on my own animation channel, right? AI, don't forget, it's an AI animation channel. Because I love the process being cut down into easily understandable and engageable measures, or what I call steps, or maybe activities, because I don't like wasting time creating content. I don't like it. I'm one of those that I hate wasting time creating content. I hate it. Yeah, I understand the fact that if it's just a way, if you just slop things together, maybe that's what they call AI slop, but I don't like the word AI slop. What I like is that, okay, what is the value you're bringing to the table? What are you doing differently? And what can you remake in your own way? So everything starts from the story. I think that is the beginning point, guys. Are you getting something from this? Let me know in the comments if this is making sense. So come tomorrow. One thing that I also heard about, and I was just doing some research, is that yeah, YouTube has been posting some content about maybe they might not be monetizing robotic voices or AI voices, that they want real voices. I mentioned that yesterday. Do your voiceovers with your voice. Understand that can be a hustle, and that it might not be. I mean, people want automation, people want things that they can do without themselves. And yeah, as a business model, you want it to be automated. Nobody wants to sit down and be wasting time over and over again. But the part that YouTube wants to see is there any human engagement in this particular work? Is there any extra value added to this particular work? Right? So I try as much as possible to do my own voiceovers when I'm doing, maybe folktale or maybe creating some animation. Because I also create animation on another channel too. So I try to make sure it's my own voice that I use for the voiceover. But for my animation channel, I try to use any tool that can give me a near, what I call it, a near human voice. Because if you're able to get near human voices, you will be able to stand out in such a way that will be different from others. Now, would you be able to do this all the time? I'm not too sure about that. Ultimately, we don't really know what YouTube is actually going to do. We're just all speculating, right? We're all speculating and hoping. We are hoping, people, that we don't get demonetized and that we go through the safety measures to ensure that our content is seen as unique, is seen as different, is seen as valuable. So with these few, I hope you've been able to learn something. If you have, YouTube is going to do starting tomorrow. All right, guys. We will see in the YouTube fields. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye.